Good morning, my friends. Welcome back to Collage Day. It's Margarete Miller Collage Assignment time, and I'm working on week 42, which means hip hip hooray, I am current, which feels just fabulous. I'm going to do it a slightly different way today, in that I'm going to do the collage and the story, and then we'll look at what the prompts were. So it's, yeah, just a little bit in reverse. Why? I just feel like it flows better this way for today. I don't know, but we're going with it. So I'm going to start with this bit of a music book. It's out of a children's music book. I assume music. I assume children's. I haven't prepared really a lot, so I'm going to have to do a bit of trimming here and there. And I don't know how it's all going to come together, like how I'm going to arrange it. So yeah, we'll figure that out together. So this kind of sets the scene in the direction that this collage is going, and that it's got a musical theme. Okay, so no, we need to take a bit more off. Oops, yeah, that didn't successfully go well. Let's try it on a firmer surface. And hold the ruler firmly too. That always helps. I better watch. I'm busy throwing rubbish over top of my prompt list. Not helpful. So how are you guys this week? Today, I hope you have had a beautiful week. I just tried to combine those two things into one sentence. Right, that can live there for now. I have this wonderful panda, and I'm going to name her Penelope. Why a her? Well, one, she's wearing a little grass crown, and she's got a unicorn bag there. So I think female. It doesn't matter, but I'm naming her Penelope. So she can go there, and I've got this lovely black and white image of someone most of you I think will recognise, Mr. Elvis Presley. I don't want to cut his chin off there. Doesn't matter. Possibly not. Or we might just take a little hair off the bottom of this, just to give us a little bit more space. Sorry, I seem to be a bit sort of throaty and nasally right now. It's been a bit like that this week. So it looks like we're going to be cutting his chin off, but he's still recognisable, so unless we change something. Then we have this cute little image of a ticket booth, which I think, don't know, go somewhere like that, approximately. And I've got this envelope. This is the only piece of mail I've had this week, and it's really boring. It was just our rates bill. We pay automatically, so while it's a bill, we don't actually have to pay anything because it comes out automatically every fortnight. Fortnight or month? I think fortnight. Oh my gosh, sorry. I feel like I can hardly talk. Having a drink and see if that will improve things. Okay, so for this, I want to just use this little, what do you call it? Postage bit. It's not a franking mark. It's not a stamp. It's just a postal indicator that postage is paid. So whatever that's called. I think I'll use these scissors. I'm just going to cut there with those scissors. Oops, I might need to go a bit deeper. Trying to line the pattern up. There we go. And I'm going to go straight along here. And then cut this end. the fancy scissors. Right, don't need the rest of that envelope for this, and I'm just going to trim up the top here to make it kind of even-ish. Right, and that can go maybe like that or somewhere like that. And the prompt list, where can I put the prompt list? Do I put it behind his head? That's kind of a bit weird, isn't it? Well, maybe not. I'm just thinking where I can create a pocket. I might actually tip this in for a change. Yeah, I think I would rather tip it in, then I can flip it out of the way and then flip it back. Okay, so I think I've pretty much got the composition. There is one more item to add, but we'll put these all down first, and then we will consider that last item, the bonus item. Is it the bonus? No, it's not. No, it's one of the 5 normal prompts. The bonus is actually the bit that I'm gluing down now. So we'll get this down, we'll do our final element for the collage, and then I'll tell the story of what's happening in the scene, and then we'll look at the prompts and which part meets each prompt. Sound like a plan? I think so. So here we go. It's quite old and it's quite grubby, like it's obviously been used by children with grubby hands, and that is fine. Right, so do I want to move that over there? Would that help? I mean, we could chop some of his hair off. It's possibly better to chop his hair off than his chin, don't you think? So I'm just going to do that. Go give you a haircut, Mr. Presley. You've now a flat top. And I didn't cut it straight. So just going to kind of straighten this up, kind of match the angle. Close enough will be fine. Yeah, that kind of feels a bit better. So we're going to put this over here now. Or will we? We can put it... Can I put this... I think I like it better over here. Yep, okay, so let's do Mr. Presley. Get him on the page. Yeah, if I don't have the composition worked out beforehand, it just takes me a little bit longer on camera to kind of fiddle around and decide how I best want it to be and what I might have to trim down or shift. But I think it's good to see that too, you know, rather than having it all, the game plan all completely sorted. Right, straight or not, you are living there. Right, and the bottom doesn't matter because it will be covered by this. So put down our piece out of a children's book. A lot of you would recognize this type of image out of a book that I grabbed for quite a lot. It's just got such a wonderful array of images, and it's nice to use a bigger one. You know, some of them are quite large, and it was good to find a use for one of these more scene type pictures rather than just individual elements. Okay, there we go. There's our friend Penelope, and she's playing, I'm going to say it's a ukulele. That's what I assume that is. It could be a guitar, but it looks small. And I know pandas are quite big, but I still think it's more of a ukulele. Now this is out of the same book, and I've given it a white border. One, so that it stands out from this, and two, because it's got the tiny little flag on top. And I thought if I try and fussy cut that, it's just going to come off. Because there's just a line where that the stick that the flag's attached to. Stick, flagpole, I don't know, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say, I hope. that drink seems to have helped my voice a little bit, so that's good. I honestly felt like I couldn't talk properly. I don't know if you could tell in my voice. I suspect you can, or could. Okay, that's there, and I think that's going to go there. And then we'll tip in our prompt list. Right, our final thing that we need to add is stamping. So I'm going to stamp. I've got some birds here. There's a couple of, I don't know, geese maybe. Don't know what type of bird. It doesn't really matter. But we're going to add those in a few places, I think. So how about here? It's a very uneven surface with all the layers of collages underneath, so we'll put some up here, or one there. We're going to put our prompt list down here. Maybe up. Do they fit? We can put them facing down. Oh, bit difficult with that, those metal, there. Gosh, I can't talk today. These things, the binding, the block didn't really want to sit down, but we got there. Okay, so let's get on to the story. So we have Penelope the panda. She has been practicing music. She's been learning music. So this instructions in the background here are on how to play chords. So she's been playing chords and practicing, and she's gone down to the beach for the afternoon, and she's busy singing away, and her favorite music belongs to Mr. Elvis Presley, and so she's busy there, just eyes closed. She's got her eyes closed, and she's singing away in the sunshine, singing Jailhouse Rock and Blue Suede Shoes and Love Me Tender. And the birds, you know, the birds at the sea are just flying around. And one of them's come down to listen to these beautiful tunes because she's actually got some talent. I hope you can see this all in camera. I think you can. She's got some talent, Penelope, and this young entrepreneur has been listening to young Penelope and thinking, I could make a few cents here. I could make some money off this young panda. So she set up a ticket booth at the entrance to the beach, and she's selling tickets to go listen to Penelope play the ukulele and sing Elvis Presley tunes. And so she's selling tickets. So this is our little faux ticket that I've made from the envelope. So it's New Zealand. It's in New Zealand, and this is the ticket number and the permit for her to sell, because, you know, she believes in doing things correctly. So she's got a permit to be able to sell tickets to an event. Penelope has no idea what's going on. She's just having a ball, singing away, singing her favourite songs, while this young cheeky miss is making a few dollars off of our young friend, the panda. So that is the story today. I hope you enjoyed that wee story. So the prompts today, we have something associated with a specific time of day. Now, I've stretched this a little bit. This is my image here, because in my world, in my thinking, spending the afternoon at the beach, I don't envisage it as a morning. It's not evening. It's definitely not night. So to me, it's an afternoon. So that's the specific time of day, is going to the beach. Famous person. Well, I think you can all get that one. Elvis Presley. A rubber stamping in blue ink. Well, that's our birdies. A triangle. Now, I've been a bit clever here. There is actually 3 triangles. There's a triangle here on the unicorn. The horn of the unicorn is a triangle. That was a late find, that was. There's a triangle here on the ticket booth, and then the flag is a triangle. So I think we're covered on that. A portion of envelope from mail this week. Well, as I said, we didn't get anything interesting, so I've just turned this into it like a faux ticket. And the bonus is instructions, which is our music in the background there. So let's just add this on with a bit of washi tape. So I'm looking around, what colour washi tape do we want? Don't think it really matters. Let's just grab what's closest, which is this black and white print. Oh, my finger is, oh, it's so cold. It's not quite gone full white, but it is white and cold and quite painful. I've been battling with it all morning. I've been sucking on it, I've been sitting on it, and every time I just stop doing that, it just returns to being white, and it's so annoying. Right, I might just put this on here. Oops, I just tore the paper a little bit. Never mind, it'll be fine. So let's put it right up against, almost against that edge. And then another bit on the back. And we've got our little prompt list tip in, which is kind of straight, surprisingly. There we go. Week 42 of Margarete Miller is done, and that makes me really happy. Now, don't forget my what I'm going to do for 2025. I know I haven't made a formal announcement. That will come probably in a few weeks' time, not yet. But for those of you who are regulars, leave me a prompt list in the description box below of 5 things that you would assign me to create in a collage for next year. So 5 items. You can do it in each collage video. So if you've already given me a list, you can do another one on this video. If you haven't given me one yet, please feel free to drop through your suggestions of 5 things to incorporate into a collage. And then my goal next year is to weave your prompts into a story. So I'll pick one person's prompt list and use those prompts and credit the person who gave them to me. So watch out next year for your name to be mentioned when I say who gave me the prompts. So if that's not clear, just drop me 5 prompts, and when I do the formal announcement somewhere between now and Christmas, then you'll get the full picture. I think it should be clear as mud, you know. Okay guys, have a fantastic weekend. Thanks so much for being here, and I will catch you again on Monday. I hope to see you then. Bye for now.